Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my weekly rants where we talk about what's hot, what's not, and everything in between. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to my new subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified so you know when I upload videos. Leave me some comments down in the comment section. Share this video with and everybody. And yeah, let's get into it. So, first of all, it's Friday night. I'm feeling good. I got a glass of rosé, which is probably my second favorite. Champagne is my first, rosé is my second. And of course, I want to share with you guys all the amazing details of our San Diego vacation. We had an amazing vacation in the beautiful city of San Diego. San Diego is just gorgeous. I am a California native, born and raised, been here my whole life, and there are just so many just beautiful nuggets about living in California. I mean, we have the ocean, we have the mountains, we have it all, so I just try not to take that for granted. So let's just get right into it. So we were in San Diego for the 3-day weekend. We spent Saturday, Sunday, and Monday there, and our main focus was the San Diego Zoo. Okay, so I bought the three-day pass, which included the San Diego Zoo, the San Diego Safari Park, and the and SeaWorld. Okay, and I will leave the links in the description box below to the website where I bought these tickets. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. We stayed at the Spring Hill Suites. Now, I enjoyed my stay at the Spring Hill Suites. I'll also leave their information in the description box below. I loved it because it was centrally located. We were about 10 minutes from the airport, 10 minutes from the zoo and SeaWorld. Now, the Safari Park, no matter what hotel you stay at in the San Diego area, you're going to be about 30 minutes away because it's a safari. It's out, it's farther out. So, but everything was so conveniently located. That's what I loved about the Spring Hill Suites. We had a room with 2 double beds. We had a microwave and a mini fridge. It was enough room like for me to prepare sandwiches and things along that line. Enough room in the refrigerator for us to buy some things to make sandwiches and some snacks. So it worked out good. The highlight for me is they had a really good breakfast. We love a hotel with a good free breakfast. Every morning they had a waffle station, they had scrambled eggs, they had sausages, they had fresh hot coffee, which I live for because that's all I need for breakfast for myself. Bagels, whatever. The breakfast was lit, okay? Now, some of the downsides. There's 2 elevators. During our stay, one of the elevators was broken, so the wait for the elevator was a little long. I'm a pretty laid back person, so it didn't really bother me. I'm on vacation. I'm not in a rush. I don't have anywhere to go. Now, my husband, on the other hand, he's a little bit more uptight, okay? He was bothered by it. I didn't really care. There was college basketball team tournament going on, so there was a lot of young kids there. It was kind of loud and rowdy, but again, that type of stuff doesn't bother me. We spent very little time at the hotel, so it didn't really matter much for me. Now, the zoo. I know we've all heard this before, that San Diego is the best zoo in the world. It's so amazing, all these other things. You hear this, but until you actually see it, you're like, wow. Like, I was wowed. I was like, okay, this is amazing. If I was an animal in captivity, I would want to be at the San Diego Zoo, okay? It's like the Ritz-Carlton of zoos. They have beautiful animals. They have state-of-the-art facilities for their animals. You know what really impressed me about the zoo is that you don't feel like you're at a zoo. You feel like you're actually stepping into the natural habitat of these animals. And I think that's what set them apart, in my opinion. Sometimes when you go to zoos, you leave feeling a little depressed. Like the animals looked sad. They looked not well kept. They look like they're depressed from being in captivity. Whereas the animals at the San Diego Zoo, like they seem like they didn't even know they were in captivity, you know, and you don't even know you're walking into captivity. You feel like you're walking in, like I said, to their natural habitat. It was amazing. It was beautiful. A lot of walking. The San Diego Zoo is ginormous. I think one day I had like 11,000 steps in. Now, at the zoo and the safari park, they offer trams, and the safari park, obviously the safari is the highlight. And if you buy the 3-day ticket that I mentioned, your ticket for the safari park includes the safari, okay? So, and it includes the regular safari, and I'll explain what that means. They have another one that you can pay additional for, and that jumps you to the head of the line. We didn't find that to be worth it because the line moved fairly quickly with the ticket that we had. So we stuck with that one. The safari is amazing. You get up close and personal to the animals, okay? I have a picture that I used in the thumbnail for this video of the giraffe. He or she was like a foot or two from me. Like the giraffe is like right here. You're up on them. That's unbeatable. We took TJ for his 4th birthday. He loves animals, so he was in heaven. He was in heaven, literally. His favorite animal is the tiger. They have the tiger trail. It's amazing, you know. Yeah, I keep using the word amazing because I can't put it into words. Again, our ticket for the safari park included the safari. There's other attractions at the safari park that our ticket did not include and we didn't really indulge in. We felt like the ticket that we bought had enough things for us to participate in. So they do have zip lining. They do have the hot air balloon that you can go up in. But like I said, we were fine with the ticket we had. Now, the safari park, they do charge you $15 for parking. The zoo, the parking is free. The zoo ticket included the tram rides. There are trams or buses. They're kind of like double-decker buses, and we sat at the very top for a really good view. We got a tip from one of the employees there. Get on the double-decker bus, sit at the top, and sit on the right-hand side. He gave us that tip because the right-hand side, that's where you'll get a better view of the animals. So because the zoo is so big, we covered a lot of it on the double-decker bus instead of walking. You could see a lot more in a lot less time, you know. Let's see. I got some notes here I'm looking at, you guys. Now, you can bring your own food and drinks in, and I highly suggest you do that, okay? I've never seen this before. We bought a bag of chips the first day. This was at the safari park. Because the first day, let me back up. We flew in Saturday morning, early Saturday morning, and we kind of went right to the safari because we wanted to get there right when they opened to maximize our time. So the first day, we didn't pack lunches or anything like that. We were fresh off flying. So before I get to that, let me just start by saying this. The safari park, their food options suck. So that first day we were there at the safari park, we're looking around like, oh, maybe we should just buy lunch, but all the food options looked nasty. So we were like, we'll just go out to dinner afterwards. So Tony was like, bought a bag of chips for the boys. They wanted a bag of chips. You guys, the bag of chips was $5. $5 for a bag of chips. I've never seen a $5 bag of chips. Not Disneyland, nowhere. Okay, and they come at you like, well, we're a nonprofit and it's going to the care of the animals and all, you know, to try to lighten the blow. No. $5 for a bag of chips? No. So make sure you pack your lunches. From that day forward, we went to the store. We got stuff for sandwiches. We got our own chips. We got everything. So I made sandwiches, chips, snacks, whatever. We was good. Now, the one thing that we did purchase that was a good buy is, and we do this most of the time we go to different parks, we bought the souvenir cup that has free refills, and I think it was like $15, and you know, we refill it throughout the day, and you get free refills throughout one day. The second day we went over to the zoo, each refill was $2. But most of the people that were working in the zoo, they were like, whatever, we'll just refill it for free. So, you know, whatever. But that's always a good buy to us. So yeah, that's the only thing I bought at Safari Park is a souvenir cup so we can get free refills throughout the day. And then I bought these little mini donuts. They were okay. Now, I will say this. Day 2, we went to the zoo. Now, their food choices at the zoo was looking bomb. Okay, they had a lot better food choices, but however, by that second day, I had sandwiches packed, and we didn't buy any we didn't buy any food. We didn't buy any food. We brought our own food. But I will say the Safari Park food selections looked like crap. The regular zoo food choices, thumbs up to them on that. What else? What else do I want to talk about? SeaWorld. SeaWorld was SeaWorld. I mean, it doesn't really change. I've been to SeaWorld in Florida. I mean, you have your shows, you know, with the dolphins, the whales, you see the sharks, you see the penguins. It's the same thing. Now, I did make sure that I added SeaWorld to the day because although the trip was primarily about my 4-year-old TJ and his birthday, I wanted something for Aiden, you know, something that I knew he would enjoy. He likes roller coasters and things like that, and SeaWorld does have some pretty thrilling roller coaster rides. I'm not into thrill seeking anymore. It's so funny because when I was younger me loved thrill seeking. Older me, I don't want to do anything that will risk my life. So I'm just over it. But Aiden and Tony, they had some really, really crazy roller coasters there, you guys. So that part looked fun. I didn't indulge. I just enjoyed the sea animals. So SeaWorld was SeaWorld, you know. Coronado Beach. So we had a beach day. If anybody knows me, I knows that like the ocean is my heart. I love the ocean. It makes me feel closer to God anytime I'm at the beach. So I had to have a beach day, beautiful beach day on, I forget what day that was. I think that was on day 2. Went to Coronado Beach. Amazing. Stayed there until the sun went down. The boys played in the beach for hours. Loved it, loved it. Beautiful beach. Beautiful. This is my second time in San Diego, and I love their beaches. They're just top notch. Bronx Pizza. Shout out to Bronx Pizza. So we stopped by Bronx Pizza after our beach day, and they're a really, really popular pizza spot, and they did not disappoint. Disclaimer, they take cash only, but there is a ATM right across the street. Amazing New York style pizzas, really, really good. Free parking at the zoo, already told you guys that. Oh, SeaWorld was $25 to park. That was the minimum. They had different levels of parking, you know, up close or farther away, but $25 was the cheapest. I already told you guys the Safari Park was $15 to park. Oh, SeaWorld. Let me back up on that. So while we were there, they had 5 rides and exhibits that were closed. So that kind of sucked. It was like, I wanted a day there, 4 rides and stuff, and 5 rides were closed. So, that kind of sucked. But overall, we had an amazing trip. Amazing, amazing, amazing. If you've never been to the San Diego Zoo, you gotta experience it at least once. Those are my little nuggets. I hope that they helped. Make sure you leave me some comments down in the description box below. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. Holler at your girl later. Have a good one. Peace. What was that? What did I just do? Peace out.